Hey, Mr. Dark Owl, Joshua, Hayden, Free Drifter, how you doing? Need to just, give me a sec, get rid of that, and then duplicate that, and call it PC webcam. Right. Put that down the bottom, put that down the bottom. So PC, alright, hold on, I need to get rid of that and put game capture on, in, and that can go, and then let me, nope, alright. There we go. Hi Brandon, how you doing? My hair's gone all twisty. Alright. Let me load in. BRB, guys. Alright, I'm back. Let me share it out, guys. I will be playing World War II a little later. So don't be like, she's playing this now. I just freaking love this game and like, yeah. Oops. Done. Let's play. Why did that flip? Okay. Hi Hunter, good, thank you. doggy. You got food. Eat your food. Now I need to go up. Some skills. Anyway. Yeah, you want to go to sleep. Alright. Let's let her sleep. I go bowling on a Sunday in New Zealand, but one day I decided not to go, and on the news they said there was a gunner there, and so me and my granddad could have died. Wow, see, that is why I say things happen for a reason. So Hayden, technically it was not your time to go or your granddad's time to go, and whatever the reason, the universe made you guys just not go that day. I know people are like, oh my god, she's like believes in that crap, but I believe shit happens for a reason. There was a reason why you guys just didn't go, and for sure it was either it's not your time to go, or like you're not prepared for something, or to live through something like that. Like, so say if you weren't to be injured, do you know what I mean? You never got into The Sims. Is it like Minecraft? It's not like Minecraft. So it's not all blocky, as you can see. It's basically a simulation game. So you basically are making a person live, and, you know, they've got, you like, so for example, I've got a job for the person, and they have, you know, tasks to fulfill their jobs and get promotions and stuff like that. So it's a bit more like, I don't know, I find it, yeah, way more fun than Minecraft. And Minecraft, for me, it's too blocky, and, yeah, makes my eyes want to go cross-eyed. It's actually ridiculous. Hey, Golden Knight, how you doing? Flamingo, what's going on, girl? What is going on? Oh, of course, busy computer breaks. Too blocky, pun intended. Yeah. Play. Yeah, it's a little crazy, eh? Yeah, Golden Knight, you need a computer that's like, yeah. I even went, just to buy a normal laptop years ago, I said, I want a laptop that can run The Sims, and she's like, okay. I had to give me, like, I said I didn't really have a budget. Or, like, I had a budget, but wasn't really a lot. And, this was, 7, 8 years ago? Something like that. I said, this is my budget. So it was like top of the, it wasn't a gaming laptop, but it was like top of the line laptop made for entertainment, sort of. It was like, had a better graphics card in it than the other laptops did, and all that sort of thing. So, and it worked. But then when I started adding expansion packs and stuff, it was like kind of dying. I was like, no. But I get stuff here and there where it's like, I don't know, it goes a bit spastic. I feel like I need to wait. Video capture, create new. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on, guys. There's a lot of stuff I haven't been able to fix yet. So why is it not a... Hold on, there we go. So what do I normally have it at? 360. That looks too squishy. You know what I mean? I think what I had before was a little better. Oops. How does that look? I don't know. Like that's pretty much, webcam is just in the box. Rename it webcam. Okay. So let me just, okay, that can go. And then, sorry guys, yep, webcam. I don't get it. Configure video. Advanced. NTSC. That's how it should be. Save. I remember there was a thing that you can change the size of your webcam depending on how it fits in the box that you have. Oh, my computer's not on. Wait, yes it is. What am I doing? I can't minimize that. Shit. I'm just gonna have to leave it. So 1521, and then 405, and then 305, and then go down and lock. Oh, what happened here? Oh, because I changed something. Hold on. What did I change? Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Defaults, okay. Logitech. No buffer. Configure. Advance. I don't know. Don't know why it did that. 21, so 405, 305. Done. So that's the same, that's the same. Alright. Kill bananas. I'm grinning and laughing about chat window. I never played No Man's Sky. Hey Jewel, how you doing? Alright, Tactical Flamingo, all good in the hood. Hi Cuba. Little Red, what's going on? Elite, thank you. I don't have my headset on, so my hair is down. I'll have it on when I'm playing World War II later, so yeah. Poor Golden Knight. You do need to upgrade. Jewel, how you doing? Alright. Where's my person? Is she at work? I think she's at work. Yeah, okay. How's the weather on the east coast of Australia? It is hot today. It's cooling down, but it's still quite warm. So, yeah. I need your promotion. I want to buy a vet clinic. It's gonna take me forever to friggin'. Let me see how much. That one was 86,000. Don't know how much the other one was. Hey Masso, how you doing? So this one's 73,000. Alright. So, I mean, I could. How do I go back? Okay. It's pretty gloomy since the storm's passing over. Okay. Alright. Take a shower. Yeah, there's some people that play it with like the normal speed and I'm like, how? Because I don't know. I like to get my accomplishments done quick. Quick ASAP. Oh, you're gonna go to Australia one day? Yeah. Best time, I don't know when the best time to go. Depends where in Australia you go, to be honest. Sometimes, because the ozone layer is kind of, it's pretty much over us. Like our sun is super strong. And yeah, it's kind of a bit like intense at the moment. Alright, she's done that. So now my dog's barking at. Are storms normally in Australia, or do they happen like once or twice a year? Storms, we get like thunderstorms and like heavy rain, but not like crazy, like where I am, we don't get like crazy insane, you know, thing. I mean, in the state above me, they've had some wild weather where like people's roofs are flown off and stuff like that. Yeah, we don't really get crazy weather. The top of Australia, like their coastline tends to like be prone for like cyclones, hurricanes, because it's like you know, at ocean. Their coastline is at like the freaking ocean, and it's the one in between, obviously, because Australia's down the bottom, and then up the top is all, you know, Europe and America and all that sort of thing. So that sea in between is can cause some pretty nasty stuff. But where I am, I don't, like, where I live in the suburban areas, and like we don't get snow here. The last time it snowed, it was 1986, and it was like very, 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 very little. We have where I am personally, like the only major things we cop are like bushfires. But because where I live, it's quite built up, it's not as like I'm not sort of in a dangerous place, although I am at the same time. So it's a bit yeah. But I've been lucky enough, like we haven't had to evacuate because of bushfires. We haven't, you know, like where I live at the top of the hill, there's a lot of grassland and stuff like that, and sometimes there's fires there, but it's never escalated to the point where they've said, you know, leave the street, thankfully. But yeah, I suppose I'm in a lucky area. The only thing is you know, the freak stuff that happens. So like, I don't know if you guys heard about the Burke Street Mall, the guy that was driving his car through, you know, pedestrians and killed, I don't even know how many people, and he went to jail and stuff like that. So did we get things like that where there's like freak stuff happens where someone's an idiot? And well, as far as Mother Nature's concerned, where I live personally, the most we get is like our most dangerous thing is bushfires, really. Donkey, you love The Sims? I know. I'm addicted. I jumped off World War II yesterday because it was kind of annoying me, and I played this and I was up till like 3:30 in the morning. I was like, oh my god, I need to go to bed. So yeah, it's a bit, I'm a little addicted. I used to play this like for God knows how many hours straight. I used to go through like generations of people in one day of play. Dangerous spiders, yes and no. Depends on the area. Like, I mean, where I live, we can get big huntsmen and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's rare to get bitten by. Like, our most dangerous spider where I actually live is the redback spider. If you get bitten by that, it's like pretty much go to hospital ASAP because, you know. But like, yeah, alright, big ass spiders and stuff, but that's more in the country. Where I'm talking, there's farms and houses on big blocks of land with, you know, like lots of grassland and stuff like that. When you're living in built up suburban areas, you don't generally get weird. Like, we used to have mice here at the very beginning. Rats in the walls, in the roofs and stuff like that. And then it just stopped once houses were built around us, and it, you know, it started becoming a built up area. They migrated to somewhere else. So people think, you also got to think, like, you guys, if you were to come to Australia for a holiday, you would stay in like the city parts of the capitals, and you would do the touristy things. So you wouldn't really even, you wouldn't even really encounter like an everyday sort of someone that lives on a farm sort of thing. Masso, thank you for the $10 donation. I will try to keep up the great work. I lost a few subs now. I was at 5411 last night, and now I'm back down to 5405. So hopefully we can get some subs because I want to get out of this 5K stuff. Hey Pennywise, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, like, our spiders are dangerous and stuff like that, but it's rare to, like, you're not gonna, if you're visiting Australia, that's like me going to, say, you know, Africa or India. It's be like, oh, you've got, like, tigers and shit, but it's like, no, they're not just roaming around the streets. And where you would go on holiday is not sort of, like, that's the thing, the stereotypes, it's really bad because you're not necessarily, like, when you're over for a holiday, you usually stay in a city place and you do touristy things. So you're not really gonna see stuff. A snake's common in my we used to have snakes. So the house I'm living in now, we've lived in for 17 years. So 17 years ago, when my parents bought the land and started building the house, we were like one of 5 houses in the area being built. So there was a lot of empty blocks and stuff around us. And we did have snakes. But now that there's like, it's populated, like they've had to extend the estate to, you know, build more houses and stuff like that. So it's honestly, like, that stuff doesn't even happen. Like, we used to get blue-tongued lizards a lot in our backyard. Like, that's probably the only main thing that we would get here that's like drastic. And most of the time we find it dead in the backyard because our dogs find it and kill it. So it's, yeah, it's not even that bad. Like, it's just stereotypes. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, everyone's sort of just a bit like, oh, Australia, I'm going to get lots of spiders and this and that. But it's like, sort of, no, if you come to Melbourne, you would probably not stay in an area that I live in. You would stay where tourists stay, which is like the casino or, you know, in the city. And it's very built up there, and there's hardly, you don't see snakes and crocodiles and stuff like that, not unless you're going to the zoo. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's Hi, Permino, how you doing? Samurai, what's going on? What is... My nail has like a catchy bit on it, but I can't work out where. What was your first console and what got you into gaming? Our first console was from when I was alive. It was one of the original Nintendos. Before I was born, I think my family had the Sega. The earliest one I remember is the Super Nintendo. What got me into gaming is we had these consoles and we were allowed to play Mario Brothers and stuff like that. Like, my mum really liked playing it. My dad liked playing it. Me and my brother really got into it. I I, at the age of 8, started dancing, so my hobbies changed to going to dance for my lessons and then doing my end of year performances and stuff like that. And so I didn't really play as much. And the consoles were really more, my brother wanted them, so like he had the Nintendo 64, then you got the GameCube, and then he like traded it with a friend at school for the PS1, and like he was really into it, and he used to play that a lot, and you know, all that sort of thing, and I would get on it here and there and play, but not like crazy amounts. And so I've always enjoyed playing. I never knew about like a lot of stuff like shooting games and stuff like that. I kind of knew about the basic stuff. So like I grew up with, you know, Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat. Then we had games like Tomb Raider and stuff like that. And yeah, so my first personal console, my brother and my mum put in money together and bought me a PS3, because that's when I really started. Towards the end of PS2, I was like, I really like this gaming stuff, and I like wanted the PlayStation 3, and then so they bought that for me. So that was technically my first personal console. And from there, I was playing it, but not like crazy. And then like eventually I stopped dancing and I wasn't teaching anymore. And I slowly was just playing it a lot. Like I had a bit more of a social life back then. And I was playing it, the PlayStation a lot more. And then when I heard about the PlayStation 4 coming out, I was just like, I want it. Like, I wasn't really like a gamer as well when the PlayStation 4 was announced that it was coming out. But I was like, I freaking want it. I'm going to get it. Like, I was looking at release days. I was trying to get, you know, my order in for the first shipments that were coming out. And I ended up getting it. It came out, released the November, and I got it the December. And then I was just playing on the PlayStation 4 a lot, and then I, like, the PlayStation 4 made it really easy to be able to, you know, broadcast. And so I was like, let's start some YouTubing. And I really just did basic. I wasn't even really into it. So that's why my channel, if you look at my YouTube channel, it says it was started December of 2015, which is when the PlayStation 4, you know, came out. And I used to stream a little bit. It wasn't just, I used to get like a few viewers here and there. Like I wasn't really fully, you know, into it. But I really enjoyed playing, and like my playtime just increased and increased and increased. And I would say the beginning of this year, I started to just really like playing a lot. And I was like, I like this and I want to do this. And I looked into stuff, and I had, you know, relatives tell me that they watched news reports on TV where they did a story about gamers and how there's a lot of people these days, you know, making money for like basically playing and sharing their stuff online and this and that. And my aunties were like, you do that, you know, this and that. So then of like April this year, I was like, okay, I'm going to organize to get myself a PC so I can have a proper setup and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And like I fully went into it, and I've just, so since about April of this year, I was just fully grinding to just, you know, let's get more subs, this and that. And yeah. So I kind of started off as just sort of like, I really liked it. And, you know, I would go to my cousin's house and they would either have a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox, and we would play on it. Like, I just enjoyed it. It was just really fun. And, yeah, but then now I'm just a bit of an addict. So, yeah. What was my first handheld console? Mine was the DS. Yeah. Mine was a DS. I never had Game Boy. I wasn't ever allowed to have that. But my mum said to me, you know, if I was to buy you anything, what would you want? And I was like, oh, I want one of those DSs because a few of my friends had them. And then my mum was like, oh, okay, just, you know, and in the back of my head I thought, okay, maybe for Christmas I'm going to get it. And then I had dance competitions, went over like a week, and I did really well. I placed really well in like my solos divisions, and I ended up having like the highest overall score for my age group division, and I won a trophy for that because it was sort of like you've got the highest score sort of thing. So I got a trophy for that. I got like commended. There were people in the audience who were picking out people throughout the competitions that had like entertainment value and this and that, and I ended up getting quite a bit. It was in 2006. I got quite a bit of, you know, I just sort of like did really well with my dancing and stuff like that, and I was winning a lot of stuff, and my mum bought me the DS. She goes, I'm just so proud of you for all the hard work you put in, this and that, and I was like, oh, thank you. And then so she bought me the DS, so that was, yeah. Hi Saber, how you doing? Pennywise, I saw you here. Infinity, Tony. Tina's origin story. What kind of dancing did I do? When I first started, it was jazz and tap. I wasn't really into ballet, and then eventually I got into ballet, and then eventually years later, hip hop was introduced. So we had like a teacher come out, because our main teacher didn't know hip hop. Like she went to a ballet school growing up and stuff like that, and you know, she was not into hip hop, and she had a friend that, you know, did like hip hop and all that sort of thing, so she hired her, and we started having hip hop classes and got into that. So I did pretty much a lot. I tried acrobatics a lot, but I'm not very flexible in my joints. For examples, my shoulders, like to lift past, like I don't know if you guys can see, but to lift past my head, like like my body's moving to get it back. And she used to be like, my teacher hired this lady who trained gymnasts, and she was like, you need to practice and stretch your elbows and, you know, your shoulders and get really flexible. And I'm like, at that point I felt like I was too old to start learning how to do backflips and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna keep those tricks for the littler ones, or people that are game, that were my age. And I was just sort of like, I just want to dance. I don't want to be flipping around. I'd be a gymnast. I wanted to be a dancer. So that's what I did. And yeah, so I tried everything pretty much except ballroom. And I may have done ballroom. I think when I was helping assistant teach, there was a ballroom school next to our dance studio, and then we went there with the younger girls. We went over there because we were trying to create a routine that had a bit of sort of like partner work in it. So the people next door in the ballroom school said, you know, bring the students over here and we'll give them a little class and they can learn just a few basics and stuff like that, which was really good. And like I joined in because I was, you know, the student teacher and stuff like that. And yeah, so I did a bit of basic ballroom, but not like nothing major. What dance do you specifically practice? Yeah, like as I said, I did ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop. My strengths were mainly hip hop and tap. So tap is I don't know if you guys have ever seen tap dogs or stuff like that. Like it's full on, and like the one I learned, the type of tap I learned was a bit sort of more, I don't know if anyone remembers like 42nd Street, like Broadway tap. that sort of style. So that's what I kind of learnt more than street tap. But yeah, it's very difficult to learn, and like you got to be really good. And like that were probably my two strengths. Jazz I wasn't amazing at because I couldn't really turn. I was always off balance. I wasn't crazily insanely flexible. Like I could do the splits and kick my leg, but like as time went on, there's girls now, like young girls, they get their leg and they bring it past their head, and it's like, it's insane. And so yeah, like I could have, if I had, the thing is I got really lazy at one point, and if I had have just sort of pulled my finger out and practiced a lot, I could have been a professional dancer or like a full-on choreographer at this age. But stuff happened in my life and I kind of lost interest in dance. Like, I mean, now if anyone was to ask me, would you go back, I would probably go and do hip-hop. It's not sort of like break dancing and stuff like that. It's more sort of like commercial, so stuff you would see in the background of like a video clip, or you know, when you go and see a show and there's background dancers, like a singer, let's say Pink, Britney Spears, friggin' Justin Timberlake, those background dance, like that's the stuff that I was learning. And like if I was to ever go back, I'd probably do some stuff like that. So you just danced. I was a beginner choir member for our final performance. Oh, that's all right. I did choir in primary school, but then once I hit a certain age, my voice just sounded like poop, and I was like, no thanks. So I might like salsa. I've always really wanted to learn ballroom, like just to, I don't know, I just found like they had really nice legs, and I was just like, ugh. And I've always, like, throughout my whole life, always thought my legs were my best part of my body, and I just sort of always wanted to, I was just like, can you imagine, like, those steps in certain ballroom, like salsa, it just shows off your legs, and I don't know, but then I never got into it. Hey, Waltz, Alex, how you doing? I'm feeling a little sleepy. Shit. Okay. I got a message and I did read it, but like very quickly. The hip hop crew that was in our summer camp, they were really good. They did black flips, awesome stunts, and dancing was phenomenal. I mean, I know girls that I taught when I was at the studio I was at. I eventually got my teaching diploma, and my, you know, the principal teacher gave me classes to teach, and so there were girls that I actually have taught that are now in, like, they're doing so well. Like, they're in, some of them are in crews, hip-hop crews, some of them are just, you know, they get commercials, they get you know, jobs for ads, like, you know, for dance wear or stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I have taught that have actually gotten a really good job. Oh, I feel so tired. Yeah, I was a teacher. I could still teach. Like, my diploma doesn't end. There's no expiry. But, yeah. Thank you, Alex, for subscribing. Thanks, Etza. Alright. Have BLT. Like, now it's starting to be a bit chilly in the house because the house isn't as hot as it is outside because we've got insulation. So it's getting a bit chilly. So I'm going to have to, like, put on 3/4 instead of shorts or something. Is that a bruise? Better not be. I need to get these, like, things up. I, like, could go have a nap, guys, because I'm feeling quite tired, but I don't know. I want to be awake for tonight's stream. But it's, like, 7:20 at night, and I'm going to have dinner at some point, because I'm starting to get a little hungry. I just hope I can stay awake. Like, if I start to do this, oh my god. I apologize for all my yawning and stuff like that. Alright, so it's all good. Alex, thanks for hitting the like button. Yeah, I know The Sims isn't that exciting to watch. But I've been craving to play this, and like they released basically this, it's not the pet. If anyone remembers The Sims 3, they had the pets. And you could have a bird and everything. This is cats and dogs. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, I want it so badly. So, you know, I got it. And I just love this game. It's just a good game to play to just, I don't know. I love it. Like, I've spent hours playing this. Branyelis, yes, this is PC. I'm neglecting my dog. Shit. Can you pick your dog? Yes, you can. At the very beginning, so if you saw yesterday's stream, I, you know, made my dog. I selected a Dalmatian. You could have selected anything. You could have crossbred some of them. You can change their fur, the way they look, the color, patterns of their, you know, body and stuff like that. I just stuck with the Dalmatian because I was like, why not? But it was really cute. I selected it as a puppy, so it started off as a puppy. It was so little. I was like, oh, they're so cute. Alright, he needs to go to the potty. So, go to the toilet. You should come over to the Philippines and experience an at-home nail care service. It's so relaxing. I've heard about it. I have like OCD with my nails. I've let someone, so when I was younger, I used to get fake nails put on, the acrylics. I don't know if any of you know, but like when girls have fake nails, that. Hey, Asylum. And so when I was younger, I had that. And now, like, my nails can grow beautifully. They just need to be shaped nicely. And for me, like, I learnt makeup, nails, waxing, tinting, and all that sort of thing. So I bought all this stuff. And, like, I give myself my own manicures and stuff. But I had, like, before the last 2 weddings I had, I said to my auntie, let's go and get our nails done properly. And I said to them, you know, I want the shape. And they're like, oh, what shape? And I said, see that, because they were pretty long. I said, see the shape they are now? That bit a bit shorter, because I did them shorter because then in that couple of weeks until the wedding, they would grow at a beautiful length, and then I'd paint them and they'd look really nice. I went to 2 different manicurists, and it's like, did you even go to school to shape? Like, it was like as if they had the nail and it was like that way, and like I can't even explain it. And I was just like, I went home, I paid them, I came home, got my nail filer and fixed them up. And I was like, I get a bit OCD. I do sort of need to go get pedicures, because for some reason when I'm trying to do my toes, like I get a pain and a cramp in my hip, and then my leg goes numb. So yeah, but okay, why don't you just sleep in your bed? How are Socks, Gizmo and Diego doing? Socks and Gizmo are good. They're trying to stay out of the heat. Diego is still scared. He's made quite a bit of noise in the last couple of days, which is more than he's done in the last how many weeks. He's normally been very, very, very quiet. But today he was all squawk, squawk, and I was like, oh. So I did speak to a vet, and he gave me some tips over the phone, which was really good. He goes, look, I can come out and charge you a fee to come out and tell you the same thing. He goes, I'm going to tell you over the phone. He goes, because you're telling me the issues, and I believe it's a behavioural issue. So he goes, this is what I want you to do for 3 to 4 weeks. And if not, then he goes, ring me back and I'll come and assess. But yeah, so I'm trying that. So one of the things was, you know, let his cage door be open so he knows that he can come and go as he pleases, which we already do. He also said to have the radio on outside just so there's some noise, because he's a parrot. They need interaction. They get bored very easily. Like if you see on YouTube, there's parrots that like do puzzle boxes, and they unscrew they unscrew bolts, pull out stuff to like this puzzle to then get to the treat that's inside. And they're very, very smart. Oh, he's talking now. Yeah, they're very, very, very smart parrots. So he goes, you need to, they're like children. You need to keep them occupied and their brains like always. And he also suggested, you know, moving the cage so he gets a bit like, hold on, my home was over there, now it's over there. Guess you swap that around every now and then. And then he said, give him more fruit and vegetables in his diet rather than seeds, especially now that it's summertime. It's, you know, better because they has a lot more juices and stuff like that as well, so he'll get a lot of, you know, water intake and stuff like that. Adele, where can you get The Sims 4? This is on PC. So if you go to ea.com, depending on where you live, it's .au where I am. Basically it has The Sims, and you can buy them online, and it'll download a program called Origin, where all the games get stored. So I have my old Sims 3 on here. I have The Sims 4 with all the packs that I get. They're all on here, and they're all linked to my account. So I can go on someone else's computer, log in, and download the game onto their PC. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. But they are bringing out a Sims 4 for PlayStation 4, but I said I was going to get it, but I saw some gameplay, and it looks like the Sims that has come out in the past for PlayStation, and I don't know if I want to, because it's not multiplayer or it's not co-op or anything like that. I don't know if I want to because I have it on PC. So, do you know what I mean? It's a bit, yeah. Alright, programming skill. Now play with your dog, because you need to pick up your social. Friendly. Feel alone.
Oh, swift. Oh, dirty.
Let's clean up the books. And scratch. Oh no, you're off to work. Okay. Does he say hello now? No. He was starting to try and mimic us, but then when he started this whole being afraid of us, he's not really talking. Now he'll just do that sort of squawky. It's not sort of a squawk as much as just a bird noise, a bird call, his type of breed bird call. But he's starting to do that now, so hopefully he will sort of pick up words here and there. I should heat up my pizza, because I'm starting to get a little... I'll give you my opinion of it after the 14th. Yeah, it does come out in, what, 3 days? So, but you've got it on PC, so that's what I'm saying. I've seen the gameplay and it's the same thing. Like, there's no point me having it on PS4 when I have it on PC with expansion packs on it as well. So, like, I don't know. If it was like, if they made it different, that you could play with friends and visit friends' houses, and like, so say you and a friend are online and you could play together and make your people interact differently, like something like that would have been really cool. They had a what they called it, a Sims Online back in the day, early 2000s I think it was, and I never had it. I never like looked into it and whatnot, but then they stopped it. They got rid of it, and I was like, I wonder what that was like and why they stopped that. My 2 cats will be your bird's friend for a day or less. My dad said he's worried about the neighbor's cat jumping in our veranda and scaring Diego, especially if we leave the door open for him during the day, which we're home, but I mean, sometimes I got my headphones, I can't hear, or, you know, dad's busy or something. And I said that I think because we had the dogs inside for so long during the winter, that the cats are sort of a bit wary, and they're sort of a bit like, oh no, we can't go in there, because I haven't seen a cat try and enter our thing, or not even sit on like our water feature wall. They normally sit up the top. They haven't been doing that in so long. The cats lately have just been out in the street, like on the hoods of the cars or under the cars and stuff. So, I haven't heard of Dead Space. 2 streamers I mod for are thinking of taking a break from YouTube. Waltz, do I know them? Let's watch some TV. Yeah, if they bring out like a multiplayer or something, I'll definitely get it on PS4, because, you know, I think that would be fun. Being able to interact with other people on some level while playing The Sims. I think that's quite cool. Oh, I'm off to work. Okay. Imagine it, I can have babies with Silo. Bailey and Angie? Why are they taking a break from YouTube? Because of how shitty it's been? Is it summer there? It's currently spring. Summer technically starts at the 1st of December. But being with this whole climate issue, if you really think about it, the seasons are sort of shift. So I believe summer technically shouldn't start till about maybe January or end of January. But it's currently spring, so we're getting hot days, and then it goes back down to cold, and then it's raining, and then it's like hot and raining, and then like it's all over the place at the moment.
Every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me shit.
Adele, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, when you diamond colder than a bitch, then you know you lit. When you quit taking
came out of the blue.
then you know you lit.
It's been cold in Queensland. I wanted to move to Queensland because it's so much better than Melbourne. Alright, well, Maxine can, like, I don't know, do her own Sims stream. She has an issue. I think they're feeling it at the moment. I think Bailey might be going to Twitch for a bit. I have a friend who normally streams, like, pretty much every night. They were streaming Rainbow Six Siege and they were very, very, very good at it. And they have, I don't know how many subscribers they have because people used to give them shit. So they hit their sub count and stuff like that. And, he has gone over to Twitch because of how YouTube has been so broken. So, yeah. It's a bit of a shame. I mean, I could go to Twitch, but it's sort of like, I want YouTube to grow, so I'm just, oh, it's a little annoying. It's a little frustrating. Like, even big YouTubers, like, the only one I'm noticing that is doing, like, really well, like, Koreans pulling in, like, you know, 3,000 people. I mean, he has 420 something sub. Like, it doesn't make sense how, you know, you have all these subs and then all of a sudden your viewer count is so little. Like, out of the 420 people, sorry, 420,000 people, like, where are they? Why aren't they watching Korean streams anymore? That's the same with Lucky Girl, 109,000. Where are all her people? Ghost Ninja, the same thing. Like, when I started streaming, I had the people in my stream. I mean, time zones, yes, all that sort of thing. But I had the people in my streams because they were watching me. They subscribed to me because they wanted to watch me. But I just think it's really funny how, like, you know, you have so many subscribers, yet it's... But the views, like, I've noticed, like, even though, say, let's say Lucky, for example, she had about 200 and something people watching her in her last stream, I think it was, and it's like you have this many people watching, but then once that video is processed, it's like 100,000k plus views. So people are always going in and out of her streams. It's just that all those people aren't sitting in the stream at once. So it's kind of a little, like, you know. But, yeah. Yeah, he was nearly at 4K. He's insane. Like, Sniper Wolf has decided to jump back onto YouTube again out of nowhere. And she's pulling in heaps of people. Heaps of people. Like, when I go on the YouTube gaming app and I just scroll to, like, the people who have the top most people watching them, it's like, usually Korean is at the top. Like, lately, because he's been streaming a lot, he's at the top. Stuff like that. Yeah, I find Twitch a little confusing because it's like, you follow them, but then it's like, how do you subscribe? Like, I still don't even know how to, like, work all that. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. He finally noticed you in chat last night. Yeah, he saw me today. I'd said hello and whatnot, and I was like, okay, yep, he can't see me because his chat's moving. And then I was just replying to other people who were asking questions, what's his class set up and stuff like that. And I was just replying because he said what he plays with. And they're like, thank you, thank you. And then he saw my name. He's like, hey, Tinaa Gaming. I'm like, yes. You get a paid to sub on Twitch, like sponsoring on YouTube. No, that's actually when you reach a certain amount of followers, Dragon. So you don't actually get subscribers on Twitch until you reach a certain amount of followers, and then you get subscribers, which is then it's like $4.99 or something to subscribe. So yeah, it's a little different. Check mark is good for something at least. Yeah. Startup entrepreneur or esports competitor. I'm gonna be a gamer. Alright, eat your food. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is like, I'm a smaller YouTube. Even though I've gained a lot of subs, my viewers aren't as big as normal. Like, I mean, before YouTube went broken, I was getting like 30 to 40 people watching my streams. So, but YouTube's been broken now, and I don't know, even if you look, it's sort of like, it's maybe people are just not watching streams anymore. Like, I don't really know what the situation is. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, if I knew how to edit videos, I would edit videos. But then again, I don't know if my stuff would be good, because it's like, I'm not funny, that I can't make funny moments and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah. I'm gonna have to go to put my 3/4 pants on soon. Make my food. I'm hungry and getting a little cold. Why is Diego squawking like that? What's the matter with him? He better like his food. Just do me. Everyone says that. I mean, that's what I'm doing. The thing is it can really affect you. Some people, like, they see their sub count and they're like, yeah, whatever. But sometimes it, like, for me, it's like, I want to be really, you know, like, I want to succeed on YouTube. For my own reasons that I still haven't really, I've told a couple of people, I still haven't told the open universe, let's just say. So, yeah, I have my reasons. I think there's pros and cons to, if I am to open up about why I really am on YouTube and why I've decided to take this path and stuff like that. So there'll be pros, as in some people will sort of understand my situation and go, oh, okay, and they would be more supportive. And then there'll be people who are like, oh, sub story, or the haters and stuff like that, that will use what I've said and create a thing out of it, a joke out of me. My Q&A video from 1 year ago were really good. That was so amateur. I feel like I'm a little bit more confident in front of the camera now. If I was to do one, I would probably do a live stream one, because I seem to reply to you guys better than just sitting in front of a computer and going, okay, you know. Can you get 2 pets of different breeds in the same household? Yes, you can. Indeed, you can. Picking up the dog poop. Picking up the dog poop. Alright. Hold on. I need to see what Diego is squawking about. Be right back.
Ski bar. Oh. Unga. Embo. Yibs. Aha. Oh. Yibs. Finosa Baru? Oh, wasp. Tib Tib. Oh. Oh. Swaby. Oonga.
I don't know what. He must be talking to himself in the mirror. To his girlfriend or whoever he thinks is there. Yeah, a lot of people have said they would like to hear it. A lot of people have said that they understand that they think it would be a good idea, but then again, it's up to me. I know I could not give haters ammo. Like, I see Lucky Girl and how open she is about her past and why she started YouTube, and I just sit there and think, well, why can't I do that? Like, she's obviously going to get flack, and like, people who know her, she has gotten flack for what she's done in her past and stuff. But the thing is now she's, you know, able to pay her bills, help provide her family, this and that, and all that sort of thing. And she even said on like why she started gaming in the first place. But like, yeah, I don't know if it's a thing that I should, like, I'm still, I don't know, like, I'm quite an open book. Like, some people I talk to, I tell them, like, you know, this is really what's going on. This is why I've done YouTube and stuff like that. But, they're individuals. It's kind of like, I don't know if I should, yeah, I'm still indecisive. I think, like, once my head goes, yeah, okay, I think then I'll know. I'll know when it's the right time. What do you mean, Asylum? You like the way I think lately?
7A.
I mean, the thing is the thing is also, if I open up about my certain things, there might be other people who might come out and say same, or might feel encouraged to open up that they are dealing with something as well, and that I inspire them to help them get through their lives or their situations or whatever. Like, so, I mean, I'm gonna get haters no matter what. I could sit here and go, I'm on YouTube for fame. I could just say it straight out. I'm on YouTube for a hobby. Someone's gonna have an issue with whatever I say. So, it's, yeah, it's kind of like, you honestly cannot, like, do anything without, there's always going to be at least one person that does not like something you do. You know, people voting. Some people think, oh, it's stupid that you're voting for this party because they're not helping us. Now, there's a lot of people out there who work and pay taxes, and they think, you know, the people that are in charge of Australia now are really good. And then there's people like me who, when it comes to education, childcare, healthcare, all that sort of thing, it's like, well, no, these people shouldn't be in charge because they're not thinking of us little people. So there's always going to be that one person, at minimum. You're never going to be able to do or say anything that everyone is going to agree on. Like, you can't even say sorry for hitting the mic, guys. You can't even say Queen is the best band ever, because there's going to be someone who goes, no, they're not. I prefer so-and-so. Or you can't even say water is the best thing for you, because someone will say, actually, no, it's not, because it has this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like, there's always something someone's going to say, regardless of what it is. So, I mean, yeah, like, it's more of a, for me, personal decision. Am I willing to go and put it on the internet? Where, I mean, not a lot of people will go through my videos once they've been processed in my archive and go back and watch a video. So, I mean, it's not, I mean, once a video is out there, I can tell people, look, if you want to know, watch this video, and then, yeah, like, you know, but, yeah, I think it's more for me, I'll know when it's the right time. Do you know what I mean? But there's a part of me that kind of wants to let people know why I am doing what I am, because then they might go, okay, that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, Queen is a good band, Tylo. I was just an example. That was the first thing that popped up in my head. You'll be on soon? Like, how soon? Because I gotta cook some food. I gotta cook my pizza. Heat it up. Hungry.
Orga!
You're supposed to be working for 10 minutes. What? Oh, as in you got 10 minutes left. Yeah, well, I'm hungry. Stories? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm playing The Sims.
Pardue? Malinae. Okay. Oh, sure, Shaber. And Hongi the Flea Nut. Shamaga Gorsoi. Anazoi, Smeen.
What do you mean, what's wrong with my dog? Nothing. He needed potty. For some reason, you have to tell... I mean, they go on their own because you train them when they're little. But, like, they stand inside going like this for a while. Like, you have to click on them and go... Ask to go to the toilet. I don't know why. They should just automatically go that they're an adult dog. It's a bit hyperactive. Golden Knight. Yeah, I love number one. The newbie house. That was cool.
Crush. A friff.
Yeah, I played all the Sims. I didn't have all the expansion packs, but I had all the Sims. 1 to 4. Did I cheat? What do you mean? Oh, there was a... Yeah, I didn't read it properly. There was something in regards to, like, the job. Welcome back, Infinity. Why is his feet glowing? We need to see a vet. Oh, if I had money. Oh, I do have money. Hold on. I could examine him. Pets. I don't have space.
People! Oh. People. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, calculoo. Oh, now
Oh, I need the other thing to treat. Is it this one? Oh, that's huge. Neutering. What? Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on. How do I... Now I'm confused. So, treatment.
ha!
I'm confused. Needs to craft. I don't know what the dog needs.
Iara, tell the sheep. Oh. Congo, little boy.
Okay, you have sizzle pepper, so how do I... Do I have a language command? No.
Oh, Pandola. Oh, so what? Appling. Spuna Mitzel. Hey! Oh. Oh, Grasha.
Yeah, Infinity I have.
Seven A.
Adam, yes, this is a little different. I was going to play it and I thought, why not stream it at the same time anyway? No, Dragon, they have a a job that's out of the house, but I'm trying to like get them to buy a vet clinic, but I need like $80,000. It's gonna be hard. I'm not even prestige 1 yet. My first week I was playing on shitty internet, so I didn't do much. Which was unfortunate. Alright, bye Walt. Yeah, I'm gonna go heat up my pizza. I'm hungry. Yeah, Dragon, that's already like been and done. Yeah, they're doing it now. They're doing it to level 1000. Alright, bear back, guys. Gonna go cook my food. here. Yeah, it was getting a bit chilly. I even put socks on. It's like a jersey. It's pretty long.
Oh, Mullabide. Shinosa, Seneca Fination, Wagaran, Anduma Ganira, Seneca Sen, Uchima, Watakadaki. Usanazart Florid Esenor, Frodin Trangella, Granoi Bars. Oh. Huh.
I have a Hawaiian and it's a margarita with pineapple, but like gourmet with pesto and tomato sort of thing. I hate thin crust. It is thin. No, it's like a dog surgery machine.
Bobson.
I thought it was digital download only.
Pardue?
I think I still might be hungry.
Nebres.
Just saying. I'm craving a Nutella pizza. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have a look. What's this place minimum? $15 minimum order. Oh, I can get a calzone. Do I get a Nutella calzone or a Nutella pizza? I don't know, guys. I can't decide. Spread Vegemite on your... What? My mic's not working? Guys, I don't know what to get. I don't know. I don't know how good their calzones would be. I'll get the Nutella pizza and chocolate mousse because I have to. I'm curious though now. Should I try the calzone? Oh, I know Nutella pizza sounds good, but is it going to be as shit as the last one? It's a different place. A Nutella calzone. Like, let me go to Google and I'll see if I can bring it up. Nutella calzone, and it should come up. Oh, see, like it looks yum. Type in this in Google. Nutella calzone. Have a look at the pictures. Like, I don't know. Like, it just looks, it could be really, really nice. it's got marshmallow in there. How is that not enough? Right, I'll get the, oh shit, I lost that page. Where is it? Babalui's. So I'll get Nutella pizza and chocolate mousse. Because I need something. What's a choc caramel swirl? I don't know what it is. I wish they would put like... Alright, place my order. Log in. Okay. My microphone should be fine, guys. I haven't done anything different. Why would you eat a Asylum.
Lark schwa grovel nerdsderie. A far brabna gui hongi the flea nudge.
I know.
Bum. Your shovel. Snurfs.
Alright, Asylum. Lord gosh of whip and visit Schwabi from Menage. Oh, fleeing up a
Go now. Purdue? So oh, you're showing. Oh, you're Thank you're red. Janib. Pardue? Hibine. Oh, you're shown. Daylight. Need to know. Arm. So what? Oh. Wimble. Wimble. Bum. What? Wimble. Bum. What? Bum. Oh. Oh, yeah. Lloyd, Clark. Oh. Seven A. Jump. Nom nom. Vroom. Swip.
Hey, Dynamic.
Yebu, Grubble, Schwabi, Koiba, Hongi the Free Nut. Huh. Snurfs. Joy the snurf. Oh, Bobsony. Seven A. Oh, what? Want dub my blurfin.
Hey, Dynamic. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm falling asleep. Holy shit.
That. Brinka. Bum. Wimbles. Oh.
It's going okay, Dynamic. Still not prestige 1 yet. I'm probably like the last person. Or probably the only person who got it on release and still hasn't prestige. The first week I had really shitty internet, so I wasn't getting kills and stuff. And I wasn't getting XP.
Oh. Ruglum. Sure now. Shut. Tao the sheep. Sure now. With the low. Liara. Tao the sheep. Conga Lord. Oh. Liara. Shut. Ruglum. Conga Lord. Ruglum. Sure, Mel. Ah, Iara. Congo. Uh-huh. Ooh. With Illo. Sure, Mel.
Alright guys, I'm going to take a, what's it now? It's almost 10 past 9. I'm going to be coming back on at 9:30 p.m. for World War II. Oh, so in about 20 minutes, I'll be back on then, guys. And yeah, don't miss it. See you then.